We're here today with the brand new PokémonGo Plus. We're gonna check it out today, do a nice little review, some footage, some gameplay of how it works, how it feels, how it's gonna go today. It'll be real nice and fun. Stay tuned, check it out. We got some new researches we're gonna claim, shiny Jirachi, and a lot of other fun stuff today. But let's get right into it. Let's go set this thing up and get grinding. We're gonna see if we can figure it out with no instructions, just using the app, real casual. So I'm assuming how we're gonna do this is we're gonna go to connected devices and services right here on the settings menu, accessory devices, go in there and it's right there, PokémonGo Plus. I'm assuming we tap this, finding PokémonGo Plus. This light is lit up. Say press the main button to your accessory device. Okay, Pokemon, there you go, I pushed it, it popped up. I click on it, it vibrated. Finalize pairing, so we're gonna click the top button and the middle button together. Vibrate it again. And Pikachu means that we did it right. First try, easy. And we're gonna say, okay, go and pair it to your sleep schedule. That's how you do the Snorlax encounters, is pairing it through your sleeping. And it's pretty much kind of gonna tell you how to do it. You're pretty much gonna turn it on, make sure it turns blue before you sleep, leave it on while you're sleeping. Then when you wake up in the morning, you go ahead and click the button again and it should light up, and that means it saved your sleep thing and gonna count towards your research. As far as I understand it, at least. We're gonna say, okay, reconnect mode, okay, we can change that. And we're gonna say whatever time works best for you, for it to remind you and give you your prizes, like your buddy hearts, your stickers, your Stardust stuff. You can pretty much sync it up with when you wake up. So when you get your, if you wanna drop a lucky egg or a star piece to get your star piece boost, or you wanna time it with your daily or your weekly research log thing where you do your kilometers, you wanna do that 10 a.m. on Monday, you can do that. So whatever works best for you, you can change it here. I'm gonna just say 8 o'clock because it's short. And done. We are all set up. We are going to enable automatic Pokeball throwing and automatic stop spinning. So it works like the original gacha, but just like the modded ones, like the gacha, my personal favorites since before this, was just letting you do it automatically. Don't gotta touch it, don't gotta look at it. It'll just catch in the background and you're set. And then for the Great Balls and Ultra Balls, you have to do them manually. So you don't get to do the automatic with the better balls, which I think is a fair trade. That's a fair trade. So we're gonna stay with Pokeballs. We have the Reconnect Quick mode on, and I think we're all set. We should have the research. We do have the research. We're gonna go and claim that. Nice, easy, simple transition into getting your research. So, and we're already getting things checked off in the background. We're already catching Pokemon. We're in San Francisco, baby. There's always Pokemon here. We're catching some Z's. 20 balls in a Pokeball, which you can do automatically. 10 balls using Rare Ultra Balls, which you do by hitting the button. Easy to win 10. And then 15 Pokestops, easy. So just using it in the background is not going to be a problem. You're going to get these done. The only thing you need to worry about is the 7-day Go Plus, is why I said you got to track your sleep. 7 days. 7 days. I don't think everything is in a row. I think just 7 days in general. So they don't have to be consecutive. So you can take this at your own pace. And then I think the next page is going to be like a month's worth of doing the same exact thing where you're saving, and each one you're going to get a Snorlax encounter. So you're getting multiple Snorlax encounters. They can be shiny eligible. So we're going to stay up to date with that. But right now, let's go use this thing and see how it actually works. We're done for the day doing our research for that kind of stuff. So we're going to keep using it passively. We've gotten decent amount of Pokemon. We got some rare Pokemon that are hard to catch just by using Pokeballs. But I have it going on in the background. So I've just been using Pokeballs. I haven't thrown a single ball today. I've gotten a decent amount of Pokemon. Already finished my research. But there's a Snorlax right here. Is it shiny? No, he's not shiny. But we do got some more researches I want to claim while we're here. I mean, we're here for the day, so we're definitely gonna claim our 151. Got that done, taken care of, easy. So we're making progress towards our shiny Mew. Moment of truth, finally. Shiny Jirachi. After all this time, after all the Kecleons we missed, finally, shiny Jirachi. Claim this research, get our XP, start our encounter. It is Starry Night Sky. Any day now. There we go, look at that. I know I'm late to the party, but it's still cool, nonetheless. Shiny Jirachi in Pokemon Go. Finally, after all that Vegas nonsense, shiny Jirachi was caught. There we go. IV check him. Wish he was better, but hey, shiny Jirachi finally. Oh man, that took so long for us to get. And I think the last step is just some candy, some Stardust, and some more XP, I think. Ooh, a star piece and a lucky egg. All right, even better. And it's 20 candies for Jirachi. So I just wanted to show you guys how it looks like in game when it's going automatically. It'll pretty much be like any other gacha, any other Go Plus you've had. It'll highlight what it's going to spin and then do a little color dance depending on what it is. Blue is for Pokestops, green is for nearby Pokemon. And when you're doing Pokestops, it should just spin them normally and then flash pretty colors whenever it spins it. And if it's Pokemon, it'll buzz 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And if you catch it, it'll strobe the different colors. And if it flees, it'll do 2 quick red dun-duns. That's that word, dun-duns. It doesn't disconnect as much as previous gachas or Go Pluses have disconnected. It has stayed connected, working for hours at a time, which is fantastic. Only thing I've experienced so far is that the automatic catching and spinning is a little spotty, hit or miss sometimes, but I found that if you close your app down or go into your settings and turn everything off, it works. It should slowly come back to normal and work as an automatic catcher again. But every once in a while it'll be a little buggy, and I'm sure that'll be fixed in the coming weeks, coming months of this being out. I'm sure it just rolled out today. Might have some bugs, you know. Alright, so we're back where we started. Overall, pretty successful day. Got a lot of Pokemon. No shinies, unfortunately, on the Go Plus. But we did get this little guy with our Battle with Sierra. Another shiny shadow on the list, in the collection. So overall, a success for the day. So at the end of the day, we got 2 shinies. We got our shiny shadow Geodude and our shiny Jirachi. We got practically all of the regular research for the Sleeping Z's Pokemon Go Plus special research, except for the 7 days. We're going to start doing the sleeping throughout the week, and then most likely by Riolu Hatch Day, we'll have the full week done, and we will be on our way to getting our month-long research to get the other 5 Snorlax checks. So stay tuned for that. Next video coming up next week. Overall, very good device, I think very worth the money, very worth the purchase. I would definitely buy it again if I lose or break this one. It's definitely a very versatile tool to be using when you're grinding, especially if you're playing this borderlining hobby / job, or if you're really enthusiastic about this hobby, which I know a lot of people are. It's a great thing to add to your arsenal. It's a great thing to have on a regular grind day. Personally, I probably won't use it to catch Pokemon as much, even though that is really useful. I like to catch them by hand and shiny check and do all of those things, because it is very easy to lose shinies with the Go Plus, because if you can't catch them, they run away. Don't really have an opportunity to get those back. So I personally like manually catching. That's just a personal preference. But what I will be using this for is spinning stops in the background during events or during grind days, out of sight, out of mind, keep my bag filled up. I mean, as you guys can see, I had a little over 100 of each Pokeball to start the day off with. Now we got almost 300 of each, over 100 of each kind of berry. So, I mean, that's what I use it for, get my bag up. It's great for Go Fest, prepare for Go Fest. Get your bags stocked up, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. So this is a great tool to use to do that. Spin Pokestops in the background when you're doing other stuff. Great for calm days, great for events. So I would highly recommend it. It is a little bit buggy on the auto catching aspect. I lost auto catching abilities 3 to 4 times today for about maybe like 20 to 30 minutes at a time. Nothing too crazy. The best thing I learned to do was close my app and then go to the settings where you connect the device and turn off and on recognize Pokemon and recognize Pokestops. That seems to reboot it into searching and doing it automatically. Doesn't work all the time, but the most successful way I found was doing that, and then just refreshing your app every once in a while. If you're connected for more than a couple hours at a time, it has the tendency to stop auto catching, and you have to do manual catching. The manual catching usually always 100% time works. I didn't have any problems manually catching it. So if you're a manual catcher, there you go. But overall, I really do highly recommend this. Pokemon Go Plus is very good. A little pricey, but it is better than spending it on Pokecoins. So I would highly recommend buying this, picking it up, especially if you're very passionate about this game like I am. It's a great tool. I'd probably give it right now, with the bug stand, I'm assuming they're gonna fix the bugs. I mean, it's just probably some small tweaks you gotta figure out. They just launched it on Friday, so I'm sure there's some bugs in it. As of right now, reviewing it day 1, day 2, day 3, first couple days of being it up, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. It's very good, very fun, very easy to use.